Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And not a great return here. He'll make it back early to the 10-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up second down and 15
that's some good
yards
closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Goff. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
Hey, kill!
Goff. And it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. We thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty. Nick's going to give to Hardy. Gets through and now an opening. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
13
that one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
He's worked relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, Sean, let's go!
Again, it's Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
Lions 32-yard line.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
R.J. Harvey, ball carrier.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third and 3.
Hold on, set. Nice 44. Ready. 180. Was hot.
Nix from the shotgun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Ole. Ready. 180. We're up.
They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Marvin Mims, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
8, Lions nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
180.
Goff going to shift them around. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
3-yard pickup.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll take this across the 24 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for our Lions. First down.
Again, Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
15 more yards. That's another
one quarter down, 8-0 the score.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up
defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Here's Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
23 yards.
23 yards to pick up there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
The Lions.
I wonder if they're thinking themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he gone through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Oh, I said, ready. My name is.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back in their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Motion, motion. Hey, Sean, let's go. Chill. Captain. Bombers.
Nix to the air. He'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another
good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Ready.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Trying to find a lane, but instead will get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33. This is 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, here's Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready. Bombers. Ball 11. Away.
To throw is Nix. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Almost set. Ready. Motion.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Captain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Huddle.
Throwing Nix. That'll be complete to Harvey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Olay.
Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hold on, son. Ready. My name is... Hey, Sean, let's go.
On the give, it's Harvey. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
R.J. Harvey, 43 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
For the point after.
Looks for the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Broncos 15, Lions 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Four now. 180.
Williams being motion left.
Straight
ahead with Gibbs here. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tonight. Black 20. What's that?
Another run for Gibbs here. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up
well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From his goal line here, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He's got room past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 67 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On the ground, it's Hardy to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Almost set. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Captain. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Looking to throw. Nix. A short throw to Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred the defense.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Chill. Bombers. Olay. Hey, Sean, let's go.
On 4th down, Nix. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Powell Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Third down. Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
First and 10 for Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now
trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15
Here's
yards.
first and 10.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It leads to second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First down.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's into the end zone.
Complete
George Kittle.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
49ers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down throw for Knicks. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's second
Try
down
again.
and 10.
It's second and 10. Going to be brought down, and with that tackle,
a gain of 1.
We hit the end of the first quarter of play.
9.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over first and 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Purdy on first down. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 9 yards.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Purdy's pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Third and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Moving downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk.
First down.
It's a gain of 34.
First and goal, San Francisco.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play.
A loss of 2.
In a tight one-point game in this first half.
At the 8-yard
Greg and
line.
I return to Denver after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver.
Third and goal.
And now third and goal coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
49ers.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It's a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Dobbins. Lines an alley to the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Back to throw is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll throw. It's a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
1st and 10.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On second down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 19-yard
about
attempt.
as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey.
R.J. Harvey, the ball carrier. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings
From
up
the
second
35,
and 2.
here's second and a couple.
35-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up second
Ball on
and
the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Handoff now to Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Next, from the gun, on third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram.
Evan Ingram.
They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
Goes first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's Harvey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Harvey, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 29. Here's second and 4. Throwing. Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Purdy's pass.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard
From the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Second down
Brings up
and 2.
Second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
At the 40-yard line.
And it'll bring up second down. Purdy gonna put it up again. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the 49er.
A gain of 11 on that one.
A gain of
First
11
down,
on the play.
49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Back to the air is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll go win the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane.
It's a gain
They're going to mark them short.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Eddie Pinheiro
so now,
set
after
to
the
kick
touchdown,
off.
Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down
Marvin
at the
Mims
21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Snap on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To R.J. Harvey.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 28 more yards.
Pick up there of 28 yards.
Broncos first
They've got
down.
all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick.
Line.
It's first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 6.
On second
Brings
and
up
long.
second and 16 at the Niners' 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Broncos.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
First and goal at
Stoppage
the 4-yard
with just
line.
over 50 seconds to go in this one. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Johnson with a return here. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
319. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
His first throw is an interception. And the Browns force the turnover on the first series in this game. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
70, Hawk 70.
Judkins can't fight past that line. He stuck him at the 3.
The ball carrier.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Go.
Here's another for him. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
118. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, this.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
From the red zone now. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers trim the lead to 1.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
7. Steelers 6.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, check. Here we go. 60, Hawk 70, Warriors 70, go.
Here's Sanders now. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Broncos. Check out.
Judkins running between the tackles. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's Tillman on a quick slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Judkins on the counter. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
50, check. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Taking a shot deep here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Rodgers going to throw on first. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he drives this forward to the 6.
DK Metcalf. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Browns' 6-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Warren. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I consider it such a privilege, Kate, to spend 2 years of my life backing up Peyton Manning and watching one of the best do it. Because when he got blitzed, he had answers. This quarterback and this offense, they did not.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
In the draw here with Junkins. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
He's brought down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
70, 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offensive line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
3rd and short here. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Browns.
All set now. 1st and 10. Junkins up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Sanders setting the pass. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
A little screen pass for Judkins. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Hurry, hurry!
Offense in the hurry up here.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
It's fourth
18,
down.
Pioneer. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Check out.
Sanders going to throw on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
15 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On second and 10 now, Rogers. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Rogers going to throw here, third down. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On fourth down, it's Rogers. He brings it in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Unlock Lions. Hey, let's go.
Here's Judkins in the drop. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
19 tight, 19 tight. '60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
To the air, Sanders escapes the pocket. He's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19.
Sanders now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Get it? 19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Judkins on the drop down. He's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Bronco 80. Come on. Set. Hawk step. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for two plays here or just try the field goal right now.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Tag! Gravity Lion! Street! Mustang 19! Steady!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6! And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Panther 11! Get Cowboy 80!
They'll go play action for Sanders. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Sanders pass.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
27-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Down! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
On the give, here's Junkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that room moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A gain of 5. And the Browns
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go!
Another one for Junkins. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Six the Eagles!
Play action, Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. The Browns take take the first of their 3 timeouts.
Intercepted.
As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
10 at their own 46-yard line.
To the air on first down. Rodgers hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
19 tight, 19, liking 18. Mustang 19, Tiger 9.
On first down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Track 60, gravity Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw it. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Judkins on first down. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that.
Number 10.
Let's go.
Stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Moving
quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Sanders.
46-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Janet. Liking 18. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Throw right side. Caught by Njoku. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. Right at the 31.
Set.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That's good for a Browns first down.
From the gun. Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Another game to Judkins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
It's
60
third and
Maverick.
11.
60 Maverick. Let go.
Third and long for him here. Cut out left. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
A gain of 9.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds Njoku. Complete. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Ready. 76. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the red zone now. Through into the secondary. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Njoku.
The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. So a couple more in this lead they've got here in the 4.
Browns 15. Steelers 6.
Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. On return, here's Gainwell. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect the next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, it's going to be more interceptions.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41. Now Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing again, Rodgers. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
19.
Judkins headed right. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Here's Jerome Ford for the rest of this game. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
He's tackled at the
not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Steelers in the dime for this third down.
Chop 60. Chop. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First down.
19, 18.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Ford running to the right. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
The Browns could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point
Setting this straight ahead. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Steelers 6.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a 2-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
26.
Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns get it back after making their third first-half interception.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.